Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green fields, there lived a little girl named Maya. Maya was known throughout the village for her bright smile and joyful spirit. She loved exploring nature, playing under the sun, and dancing in the rain. Her cheerful demeanor was like a ray of sunshine, bringing happiness wherever she went. One day, dark clouds gathered over the village, and a heavy rain began to pour. It seemed like a storm that wouldn't end. The sky turned gloomy, and the once lively fields were drenched. The villagers grew anxious, worried about their crops, their homes, and their daily lives. They whispered among themselves, fearful of the damage the rain might bring. Maya, however, looked at the rain with a different perspective. She stood by her window, watching the raindrops splatter against the glass, her eyes sparkling with wonder. She remembered the stories her grandmother used to tell her about how rain brings life to the earth, how it makes the flowers bloom, and fills the rivers. Her grandmother always said, "Maya, when it rains, it's the earth's way of cleansing itself and preparing for new growth. Every drop of rain is a promise of a brighter tomorrow." With these thoughts in mind, Maya grabbed her umbrella and decided to take a walk outside. As she stepped out, she saw the villagers huddled under their roofs, worried and stressed. She noticed a little bird shivering under a tree, drenched and looking for shelter. She smiled, approached the bird, and held her umbrella over it. She whispered softly, "Don't worry, little one. The rain will pass, and soon the sun will shine again." Maya continued her walk, splashing through puddles and feeling the cool rain on her face. She saw the fields that seemed lifeless and wet, but in her heart, she imagined how green and vibrant they would become after the rain stopped. She realized that just like the earth needed rain to flourish, people also needed challenges to grow stronger. As she walked further, she came across an old farmer sitting under a tree, looking worried. Maya went up to him and said, "Why are you so sad, Grandpa?" "The rain is beautiful," the old farmer replied. "Maya, this rain could ruin our crops, and we might lose our food for the season." Maya paused for a moment, thinking about what to say. Then, with a bright smile, she replied, "But Grandpa, doesn't the rain also help the crops grow? It might be tough now, but I'm sure the rain will make our plants stronger and healthier." The old farmer listened to her words and saw the sparkle in her eyes. He smiled and said, "You're right, Maya. Maybe I've been too focused on the problems and forgot to see the blessings. Thank you for reminding me." He patted her head, feeling a bit lighter than before. Maya continued her journey through the village, spreading her positivity wherever she went. She sang songs, danced in the rain, and played with the other children, showing them that there was joy to be found even in a storm. Slowly, the villagers began to notice her and felt inspired by her enthusiasm. They saw how she embraced the rain with a smile, and their worries seemed to fade, even if just for a moment. Days passed, and eventually, the storm subsided. The sun broke through the clouds, casting a warm, golden light over the village. The fields, once covered in mud, began to sprout new green leaves. The air was fresh and filled with the scent of blooming flowers. The villagers saw that their crops were indeed growing stronger, just as Maya had believed. The little girl's unwavering optimism had turned the storm into a blessing. The villagers realized that challenges, like the rain, were temporary, and they could choose to face them with a positive mindset. They learned that when faced with difficulties, it was essential to focus on the good that could come from them. Maya became a beacon of hope and inspiration for everyone around her. She taught them that no matter how tough the situation seemed, there was always a way to find the silver lining. Her belief in the power of positivity and the importance of self-belief changed the hearts of many. From that day on, whenever a storm approached, the villagers remembered Maya's words and looked for the beauty hidden within the rain. They learned to face challenges with courage, hope, and a positive attitude, believing in themselves and knowing that brighter days were always ahead.